YouTube, what's up? Today, I slayed the mythical beast. I found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The retail gods have blessed me with some product. Uh, Not really that fancy of a story. I haven't even looked for retail product in months, to be honest with you guys. Since the day Chronicles launched, I went out, saw a ton of people lined up waiting for the vendor, and said, "You got me. I'm out." Um, I was by a Target today that I know stocks today, and I was by there around the time that I knew that they stocked today. So I said, "What the hell? I'll swing in, see what's up. Maybe I can get some stuff to open up on the channel." Um, when I got there, and I haven't looked for a while, so this has been going on probably for a hot minute. For first off, all the targets around me have limits in place, so it's two products max, two box products, and like X number of packs. It's every store is slightly different, but there are limits in place. So I get there, and there's like six dudes just kind of standing outside, and I'm like, this is weird. And right as I'm walking up to the store, I see them basically all go running in at the same time. So essentially, what I found out is that Target got sick of these people standing in the cart aisle waiting on the vendor, and were told they were not allowed to loiter in the store anymore. So what they do is they now wait outside for the vendor to finish. The vendor leaves the boxes, basically, doesn't even stock the shelves. He just rolls the boxes over to customer service. They keep them all behind the counter. And then when he's done, I don't know if they wave them in or someone comes out and tells them, come on in. It was a little sad. I'm not going to lie. I respect the hustle, but I just can't imagine waiting outside in line. That was nice out today here. Um, for two blaster boxes. I got a mega and a blaster. Now I timed this perfect. I waited in no line. In fact, I walked in and I took like a couple laps around the store. I let them completely clear out because I didn't really care if I got something or not. It was just going to be like, hey, maybe I'll get a couple blasters to rip. I walked up once they were all checked out and gone and said, hey, what do you got left? Whatever. And I made a joke. There was two girls behind the customer service counter. Um, I said, this is quite the operation for this. And they just both looked at me and you could just see the annoyance slash sadness slash fed up looks in their face. And they're like, they both just sounded defeated. They're like, you have no idea what a nightmare this is. Um, and I just made some passing remark about, like right place, right time or whatever. Um, and they said, welcome to the club. And I said back, I said, I don't know. Looking at your faces, I don't know that I want to be a member of the club. And both of them looked at me and were like, you don't. Um, Moral of the story is be nice to your retail employees, whether it's Target or Walmart, uh, or the vendor, whatever. They're humans. They're just trying to get a job done. They're dealing with a pandemic and people wearing masks, not wearing masks, and God knows what else. And I don't know what the situation is there. If these guys cause problems or what the deal is. I walked by one time and people were like semi arguing with them over like what constitute a box and like how many they could get, and it kind of felt like this was like an every week thing. Um, so I apologized to him. Was like, thanks guys, you guys have a great weekend or whatever. But like, be nice to retail employees. I worked at Best Buy for 10 plus years while I was in college, and then I would go back at Christmas time to help out during the holidays. Um, retail's you don't know until you've worked it. Just be nice to those people. They're just trying to get a job done. That's all. That's all. That's the moral of my story. Let's rip some packs. So we got one blaster, one mega. I don't even really know what we're looking for. I guess Justin Herbert now is all that matters in football. So we'll see if we pull some of that. I wouldn't mind a couple nice, maybe like a nice Genesis or something. Blasters have their own parallels. Megas have their own parallels. I don't really know. Uh, so let's see what we get here. We're gonna start. I took the stuff out of the box already to save you guys cellophane ripping. So we'll start with the blaster box and hope we pull some good stuff. But um, after what I saw today, like I get why some of these stores are looking at um removing retail. And I'm just gonna kind of flip through this stuff pretty fast, guys. Chase Claypool. While I kind of just rip in chat here. We'll see if we hit anything big. But like after seeing this today, like I understand why these stores are like, maybe we don't need to sell sports cards anymore. I felt so bad. So bad for these guys. MVP. We'll put random color stuff over here. And good vet stuff in another pile. But yeah, it was just I get it now. Like I really think we're heading to a place where Walmart and Target doesn't handle cards at some point in time in the near future, whether by their choice or Panini's choice. DeAndre Swift, we got a silver mosaic. But yeah, retail's just a straight mess. It is just a straight mess, and the resale value isn't even like I don't even know that this stuff's 3x right now. And I wonder what's gonna happen. Like Mosaic isn't even the quote unquote premier product. Like, what's gonna happen when Prism football comes out? Or heaven forbid, Prism basketball. Whenever. I mean, we don't know when that's gonna be yet. So, maybe stuff's figured out by then. I doubt it. But I mean, I can't even imagine what the retail hunt's going to be like for Prism basketball. It feels like it's just going to be a disaster, an absolute disaster. And I think, based off what I saw today, just these stores just want no part of it. Like even like I said, Prism football I think is going to be wild. I don't remember when that exactly comes out. It's soon. It's like not that far away. I guess that's their version of Jam Masters. A bad looking card. So we got one pack left in this blaster, and we kind of really haven't pulled anything all that great. I am not gonna lie. A couple base rookies of some decent wide receivers. That's about it. So this last pack's got some work to do. Talking and ripping and not really paying attention to what I was pulling, and really haven't pulled anything good. So we need this to be. Yeah, no. Okay. So Blaster sucked, basically. I think our best pull was a Henry Ruggs and a Chase Claypool, maybe. Yeah, Jordan Love debut. Debuts don't sell real well. All right, well that blaster box sucked. Blaster box was about as good as my experience buying this stuff today. So this little pack here, you guys see this one? This one's weird. Looks weird to me. It's like extra poofy. Let's see what this one's all about. Maybe it just got thrown in the box weird, but it's just this is the special one. Oh, look, it's got a silver in it too. So we got a Cooper Cup. I think this is the Blaster exclusive color. And we got a Nick Bosa silver with a huge we could see here. And I've heard this already. And I have a video on this for NBA. Mosaic quality control at its finest right there. You guys see that down there on that Nick Bosa silver. Thank God that wasn't like, I mean, Bosa's good, but like a real good pull. There's a dent and a dimple all in one. So that's cool. Good job. Grading this stuff, at least on the NBA level, is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. The surface issues on this stuff are so bad. Which you guys probably know this all already. If you've ripped any of this stuff. All right. Kinlaw. So our streak continues of not ripping anything good at all. But yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what the Prism retail hunt looks like. I will not be participating. Like I said, this was a matter of opportunity today. And I just figured I'd try to snag something just a rip so we can have a little chitty chat. But I do think the biggest fundamental shift we're going to see over the next few months is whatever happens to retail. The other thing I saw today, I don't know if you guys have been following the baseball complete sets. So the Tops 2020 have been very popular. Antonio Gibson color. He's doing good for my Dynasty League team. So the Tops baseball complete sets this year have variations in them essentially. Like you could get one whole box that's like an entire variation set, which I think is kind of cool. But I saw today posts of Keyshawn Vaughn silver and a nice little. So this silver, if the camera wants to focus, let's try that. We got a little mark there, and we got multiple little marks up here. Silver PSA 10s of Mosaic football and NBA are going to be such low pop counts. It's going to be ridiculous. So the baseball complete sets. So I saw posts on Facebook today of people are now opening them in the store to see if they got a variation set, and if they didn't, they just leave them sitting in the aisle. So that's cool. That's the next thing to deal with. Julio, Randy Moss. Yeah. So there was just pictures of a Walmart shelf with a bunch of random Tops complete sets with the tops opened up on them, so people could see if they got the variation or not. So that's always fun. Hey, there's Baker on the back. Yay, Baker. NFL draft. Troy Aikman. A silver mosaic will to win. Aikman Hall of Fame. That's cool card. I don't know what my camera is doing today. There we go. So not gonna lie, this mega so far has sucked as well. I don't think we've gotten a good pull out of either box. So as always, ripping is a risk. Oh, there we go. Tom Brady red or orange reactive. It doesn't look too bad in the Tampa colors. And a Gronk touchdown. The sad part is that Brady might be the best card that we've opened. Oh, a Tua base. There we go. Nice little dimple right there. And a couple more there and there. Just word of the wise on this. If you're buying raw to grade and flip, steer clear of Mosaic. I would not buy raw Mosaic off eBay and like hope to pull something grade worthy out of a lot. It's just so hard. All right, last pack. We've opened crap so far. And yeah, crap continues. I mean, Thurman Thomas is a good player and all, but I literally think our best card is the Tom Brady. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna pick up that stack and go through it. That was 2 terrible boxes. So the lady at Target that picked them out of the box for me cursed me apparently. But yeah, so there's some Mosaic NFL and just some general retail thoughts on this wonderful afternoon. Yeah, retail's, and I really don't know what they do. So, like initially, the targets around me did not have limits in place, and they would basically just get cleared out by whoever got there first. And then they put the limits in place. And in one hand, it's nice. Like it's kind of solved the problem of um, one person getting everything. But I feel like it's caused all these unintended consequences now for the store level. You know, yeah, sure, it's nice. If the limits weren't in place, I would not have gotten these boxes today. So you look at it from that perspective, it's a win. It does help the customers out a little bit. Now, that being said, like when Chronicles NBA came out, there was 15 dudes lined up waiting for the vendor. So if that's the case, if you get enough people lined up that they're basically buying out the shelf anyway, sure, you're spreading it across those 15 people, but there's a cost associated to that, and not on the consumer side, but on the store side. These stores, one, even when there's not a pandemic on, don't want people just standing around. And the vendor has a routine ish enough schedule, but you don't know exactly when he's coming in. So, and someone's got to be first in line so they can get the couple mega boxes or whatever. And these stores don't want to deal with that, and that's what's going to frustrate the stores. And the stores are going to say, I'm out." Like enough was enough. This isn't worth it. Um, so then does the stores start saying we're just not carrying this stuff anymore? And I definitely see where it's headed, and it's already happened. Some Walmarts and Targets have already begun pulling product and replacing it with Halloween candy and stuff like that, because of the people lining up and fights and the theft and all that stuff. So they solve the whole one flipper or one guy that's going to open it all or whatever person from getting it. But I feel like there were some unintended consequences on that, and I almost feel like this. And I don't work there, so I don't know. Maybe the calls were annoying. Maybe they were getting bugged constantly about this stuff's never on the shelf. But I feel like from the store perspective, they'd almost be better off with just one person walking in and buying it all, based off of what I've seen today. So, um, that's all I got for you guys today. Just some nonsense to open and some random retail ramblings. Um, but moral of the story: be nice to your retail employees. Like, comment, subscribe, YouTube nonsense down below, and peace.